Bonjour, bon dia. Welcome back to another episode of Might and Magic 3 Hells of Terra. This is WilNF. We'll be going through another episode today. So before we begin proper, I noticed in some of my last videos there have been a background hum that my microphone picks up, and tried to figure out, like, when I'm sitting on my computer I can hear like a low hum if I focus on it, but apparently my microphone really likes that sound and picks it up. So I researched ways to deal with that. Well, first I figured out I think like I have new neighbors that moved in like a few days ago. So I figure they have something directly on the opposite side of the wall from where my computer is, something that's humming. So I don't know if that's a fan, an air conditioner, or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they're doing a Bitcoin mining operation or whatever it is, but there's a hum coming from directly the other side of the wall. Now, I did some research and found out that the recording program that I use has something to deal with this, and I applied the filter on my input, and it's amazing. I was like I pogged, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is, like, it reduces all the background noise. The hum is gone, and like noise picked up from my computer fan, and like it's all gone. So you should be enjoying some better quality audio here, some reduced background noise, and I mean, for some of you who doesn't have sensitive speakers, like if you're listening on your smartphone or whatever, you probably won't even notice the hum. But I use Sennheiser headphones, and I have a external DAC, so pretty sensitive, like. So like hums and background noise, like I can hear that, but I realize not everyone's gonna have that set up. But anyway, get back into the game here. So last episode we just did arena battles and we gained some experience. We completed arenas 2 to 20. We had a little bit of more difficulty on the we had to fight a mini dragon at the 20th level, so I decided to stop there. I had a meeting to attend to anyway, so but before that we basically went in area B2, and we cleared out the sprite nest and the ogre nest, and we did Slither Cult Stronghold. Now let me check. I forgot to set up my gamepad here before. I was too involved in that noise suppression. I forgot. Let me just set this up here. Okay. There we go. Okay, connected. I have a wireless gamepad, so yeah. What was I gonna... So I was thinking maybe we can pay our first visit to Swamp Town now that we're level 10, 11. We can handle some of it. In there you'll encounter ninjas, ghouls. In the cavern you encounter Scorpia and Reapers. Reapers are a bit tougher, but I think we can handle a couple of them. So the only thing is outside Swamp Town is much more dangerous. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let me check. Do we have any equipment that we picked up? Probably not. Okay, so let's go to Swamp Town. We'll go check it out. We'll try to get into the guild there and get some of the higher spells. Well, I guess we still have to level up to actually... So you need to meet 2 requirements. You need to find a guild that sells the spell that you want, and 2, you want to find, you want to be the level that is required to learn the spell. So I think the spells go up to level 15 or 20, around there. Like, once you hit like level 18, you should be good to learn every spell in the game. Okay, so we have gold, we have a lot of gems. We can deposit some in the bank, but do I want to... I've just turned night, so we'll go to Swamp Town. Okay, so I know the code to get to Swamp Town, but I'm not going to use it until we get our first visit. Just... Oh, we're already here. Okay. Yeah. So you need to go to Knight's Point to find passage. I think it's 100 or 1,000 gold or something like that. Anything else we can do? Hold on here. So you and you have maximum accuracy. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's just go to Swamp Town. Actually, where are we? There's another dungeon. Okay, Swamp's Point is here. Knight's Point is here. It's the dungeon that requires a red key. It's dangerous because the shiny telescope peeks out the window of the shack. Enter. It's dangerous because the enemies in there have high physical resistance, or high AC rather, and they do, while they only have one attack per round, they do massive damage. They're, you fight jousters in there, and you fight the top jouster, which is like a boss jouster, I guess. There's also exploding chests and stuff. The shack is filled with sextants, compasses, and charts. A seasoned sailor looks up from studying his astrolabe. Hello, mate. There's often a ship set sail for the parts of Swamp Town. If you likes, I can sign you up for passage. 2,000 gold will be the crossing fee. Pay? Sure. Now he takes you on a little tour and he explains like the islands. It's a little fun thing, I guess. Beyond the mountain range that lies to the east, I lost the dialect I was doing. The Moo cult is said to be at its strongest. The Moo Master guards his treasures fiercely. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Just a spontaneous thing. To your south is the northernmost tip of the land of the gargoyles, where those dark beasts constructed their new shrine when they were driven out of Thorn Blossom Orchard. So some of this lore can help you in maybe a few of the riddles as well. So I always found it kind of annoying, like the music restarts every time you take you move a square. But I guess that's a limitation of the engine they used that they didn't want or couldn't deal with in development. On the island to the west lies the ruins of Castle Greywind, where Greywind the Illusionist once ruled over the western regions. To the east is the Isle where Blackwind the Spellbinder built his fortress, which now sits empty and is said to be haunted by his ghost. We still have Illawa, the glowing magical pixel in their hair. Directly north is the Isle of Fire, where all manner of fiery friends make their homes. Somewhere in the heart of the isle is a magically protected town, created as a home for the gods. So see there's a guy is floating on the water there. Yeah, so the Fiery Isle, the home for the gods, the town, that's the last town, which you can access by using Walk on Water and biting your luck, because the Isle of Fire, like every step you take, you're walking on fire, so you take fire damage. Directly ahead are the swampy lands that surround Swamp Town. Many evil creatures lurk in the Evermools and Death Bog. Only experienced adventurers should stray beyond the town walls. Hence the warning. Stay in the town. Yeah. But you can also find the mirror portal to the last town somewhere. Or if you get town portal, you can teleport there as well. And I think you learn town portal in this town here. I think it's a level 12 or 13 spell. So in here, there's a pact between the ninjas and the undead. Well, as you'll see, the ninjas hide in the town here. And you also find undead. What's in here? I think it's the village view training. That's the train. This is the tavern. Ninja. Pretty fast, those ninjas. Alrighty. Sign on the door reads the Silver Stain. The distant cries of adventurers long dead circulate around the benches of the vacant tap house. Approach the apparition hovering behind the counter. Spooky. Rumors. A hermit with a story to tell lives due east of this town. Food. Fruity surprise. How could I do like an undead sort of fruity surprise? A mix of a few non-poisonous fruits and vegetables indigenous to the surrounding swamplands. Very tasty paste. 1,000 gold will fill your packs for 20 days. Pay? Great, so we have pretty much like infinite food. Let's have this guy eat. Many monsters cause unnatural aging. Some in this town do too. Great, thanks for the food. Now a thing I hated about this... Oh, okay, no. Every time you leave the town and come back, these walls are repaired. In the DOS version that never happens. Once you bashed on the wall, it's down for good. Ouch. Fortunately, ninjas aren't too tough to take down, but they do a lot of attacks per round. They're fast. This is the inn. Lion's Crest Inn. So as you'll notice, everything in this town is either a ninja or undead. Ninja, ninja, ninja. You ever watch the movie Three Little Ninjas? Remember that from my childhood. I should have cast like Fireball or something. Yeah. I watched half of it the other day, but it's kiddie. It's a kiddie movie, and I couldn't capture my attention. I only watched half of it. I was like, yeah, I remember this. But Smithy's shop. So here you can get silver stuff. Smithy stands in the center of the room, gazing at the door with zombie eyes. Look around at his goods. Spooky. Yeah. Let's see what have we got here. Silver longbow. I think we can use that gold staff. I think we can give that to our sorcerer. Let's see, what is a sorcerer? I think he only has like a dagger. Oops. I'm gonna check his inventory. Is it inventory or inventory? I think inventory is the verb version and inventory is the noun version. You have a silver coin in your hand, but we could probably take that out. Since we have obsidian armor, you have the highest AC. We'll give him a gold staff. Gold will increase his chance to hit and increase his damage substantially. What do we have for ranged weapons? We have silver longbow is pretty good. Amber shortbow. I think silver longbow might be better. Let's see here. 5 to 10 for longbow. Shortbow does 3 to 6. Longbow is significantly better, but how does silver stack up against amber? Silver plus 2 to hit, amber plus 3 to hit. Silver plus 4 to damage, amber plus 3 to damage. So, silver longbow does more damage, but amber shortbow has better chance to hit. But I think we'll go with damage. What do you have? Steel crossbow. Steel crossbow versus amber shortbow. I think steel crossbow is a little bit better. Yeah, well, crossbow's better than shortbow. And steel's better than amber, so definitely. What do you have for ranged? I think you have a silver sling? Maybe we'll replace silver sling with a silver longbow. Yeah, amber shortbow is better than a silver sling. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Sell this thing and we'll buy a nice longbow for him. There you go. Increase our range damage. No, we have silver weapons. I think we have better than silver though. Silver bardiche. Okay. Is there anything better than a bardiche in here that's silver? Let's see. Bardiche, Grand Axe. Bardiche 4 to 16, Grand Axe. 3 to 18. This does 0.5 average damage more than the bardiche. So I mean, worth it, I guess. It does worse minimum damage, but overall it will do better. Grand Axe, 3 to 18. The glaive does 12. Yeah, so we'll buy the Grand Axe. I like the idea of the barbarian just swinging a big axe. Silver trident. Okay. Broadsword is the second best one-handed weapon you can get, I believe. So sell this, or maybe we can give that to somebody. Hold on. What do you have? We have a steel short sword. Steel short sword versus silver broadsword. Let's see. Short sword 2 to 6, 8 to 12. So 10 average damage, and steel broadsword does or silver broadsword. $11 average damage, but you're losing +1 to hit. Is that worth it? I'd rather have him hitting things. 1 extra average damage is... Yeah. Plus, I mean, we can probably find like a steel broadsword somewhere, or a silver at least. What do you have for weapon? Wait, you have the platinum flambears. We're definitely keeping that. So we'll sell the bardiche thing. want to keep my knight with a one-handed weapon, even though two-handed weapon would increase his damage output. Want to have at least one fighter with like awesome AC. Okay, so check the armor. Plate mail, frostbiting, silver plate armor. I think we have steel already. Silver shield, no. Let's see, silver. Silver. You have gold leather armor, I believe. Yeah. You have steel plate armor. You have silver ring mail. We can get you silver chain mail, which is plus 1 extra AC. Yes, you have it in stock. Excellent. Sell the ring mail. Chainmail is the best that the archer can wear. And you have splint mail, sonic. Guess we could buy. You don't really take energy damage much. We'll get you a silver splint mail. Splint mail is the best a cleric can wear, but we'll also keep the sonic one. We need that for endgame. What do you have? Oh, you have obsidian thingamajiggy. And my druid refuses to wear silver. It says plain leather armor. What about miscellaneous? What do you have? Silver helm, silver gauntlets, silver boots. We can use those for sure. Gold robes. Gold robes. Wait, is robes I don't think robes is an armor. Robes is yeah, you can wear the gold robes. We'll buy that. Silver jewel. Scroll of undead turning. Great, so we'll get the silver stuff. And the gold robes. We'll put the gold robes. Gold. Druid refuses to wear gold as well. So what about you? Do you have robes? Steel robes. Let's get you the gold robes. Gold robes for you. Silver stuff for the cleric. Make sure they're well protected. Okay, you have silver boots already. You can use the gauntlets and the helm. Who can use silver boots? What about you? You have leather boots. Well, let's just give it to you. Let's sell your leather boots. I'll sell your silver coin. Steel robes, we'll give that to, like, I don't know, someone. The archer, maybe? I think he needs a bit of AC. And there we go. Upgraded some of our equipment. Inventory management in this game. A little bit tedious, but I played this game so much I'm used to, like, have muscle memory for the stuff. Okay. I'm gonna give you a nice huge axe here. So in the game there's battle axe, grand axe, great axe, and I literally don't know the difference between them. Still leather gauntlets. We can give you iron. Silver chainmail. Move the sonic split mail, silver. Okay, iron gauntlets we can give to HP and can you use an iron helm? So silver is +2 to the base AC. Iron is +1. Almost 40 AC. Ooh, it's excellent. Give you a nice golden staff. Steel robes, gold robes, silver boots. Steel robes, maybe to the archer. Ooh, a whopping 40 AC, that's excellent. Cleric and sorcerer are well protected. Coral cloak here. We'll take off the cloak, put on steel robes. Actually, what does the cleric have for robes here? Gold cape, okay. And you have AC 24, and I don't give robes to the knight or the because. Wow, whoops. Have enough HP and like the knight has like uses plate armor, so I mean they don't need that extra AC. Plus we need the inventory space, as you'll see once you get like mid-late game. You'll see how pressed we'll be for inventory space. Like Wisp is, oh, you already have iron helm. Like Wisp is already pretty much their inventory's full. Yeah. So what do you have? Leather gauntlets, iron gauntlets, lapis helm. Lapis is better than iron, I believe. Yes, it is. And for boots, you have iron, coral cloak. Yeah, let's sell that stuff. Excellent. Small upgrade to our equipment. Alrighty. So this is the temple. Ooh. An energy blast here. Very effective. You cannot use energy blast. You can. I was hoping the cleric would get to go before. Cleric is a bit slow, but of course you want them to be slow, so you heal everybody in the round after take damage. Come on, what the heck, dude? Ugh. And those ghouls cause weakness. I'm looking at here. Nature's Cure. Do a round of first aid here. There you go. Let's see. How much weakness do they have? +3. +3. +2. So let's cast Revitalize. Looks like I neglected to buy the spell Revitalize, because I never use it. Oh well. Oops. Oh, darn it. Okay, well let's just, Energy Blast is the other. Oh, didn't take him out. It's a very deadly swarm here. It's actually quite effective. That's Energy Blast. I don't want them hitting us again. Ah, didn't get him. Jeez. A bit of a fight. Yeah, we're gonna cure our weakness here. Once a great chamber of ceremony, the breezy halls of Temple Moonshadow remain tended by the silent order of eerie. Servants to Cosmonium ask their services. Yes. As you can see, healing here is getting exponentially more expensive. Let's donate just for the sake of donating. So what day is it? There we go. It's day 3, so we'll... There we go. Get a buff. Should help us fighting those ghouls. So we've donated to 4 of the 5 temples. Right. There should be a couple of ninjas back here. Nice. Should be able to one-shot these ninjas now with our buffs. At least the heavy hitters. Silver longbow doing some work here. Oh. Guess our luck ran out. We were one-shotting almost all of them. So in here you have to be careful. There's graves strewn throughout the town. If you disturb the wrong ones, they curse you. Like this one will curse you if you dig up the grave. The smell of moldy dirt surrounds the grassy knoll. Dig it up. You do not want to dig this one up. But the problem is we also encounter the bug where every time we come into this area, since there's a ninja that spawns on this that has an item, the ninja will always respawn at this in the corner. He's always there every time you come back. The statue of Yud, co-founder of Swamptown, read the inscription. The statue speaks as you step closer. What goes up and down but never moves? I know the answer to this. I'll let you guys think for a couple seconds here. Or if you want to pause the video and figure it out on your own, you can try that. But I know pretty much all the riddle answers here. Except the ones with numbers I can never remember. Like there's one that's like how many legions remain after the battle. It's like 16,317 or something like that. I'll give you a hint here if you haven't paused yet. Another hint. Another hint. Use the password sublevel to enter the beta engine sector. Let me write this down. The notepad here. Virtual notepad, let me open the right page. Now, at this point, if you did figure out the riddle, you're like, what the heck do you mean, beta engine sector? You basically have to write it down and forget about it. Here's the guild. Wizards Guild. We should go get ourselves admittance. And... there's another ghoul here, I believe. Yes. Massive damage. Is it enough? So the thing with Might and Magic games is it starts out medieval and like ancient and stuff, and then late game you figure out like, oh, space, technology, spaceships, aliens and stuff like that. Like it really turns into like something really weird. Let's try Deadly Swarm. Worked decently well last time. I don't know, we may or may not take him out. This is our last chance before he attacks. So let's just Energy Blast. Make sure he goes down. Great. A whole bunch of ghouls in here. Yeah, so you'll see endgame, like there's pyramids. I should have shown you the pyramid in the first, like, just outside the second town. There's a pyramid. Yes. Good stuff. I should have shown you the pyramid. But there's ancient pyramids here that you need to enter later on. And, doing some decent damage here. You'll see those pyramids lead to something that's much more advanced than just, you know, like this medieval stuff here. But there's one thing is that in the DOS version, you'll see a, I was hoping we could take him out. You get like an intro cutscene. On the SNES version you don't. In the manual it gives you some background and lore, but all the other versions have like a cutscene. Let's do a round of first aid. Should probably buy Revitalize. There's not many places to encounter hordes of ghouls, so that pose a problem. It's like 2-3 places in the game. Here's another riddle. Statue of Yad. Wait, the other one was Yud, wasn't it? Co-founder of Swamp. So Yad and Yud? Weird. Statue speaks as you step closer. What turns everything around but does not move? Pause the video if you want to figure this one out on your own, but I'm just gonna put in the answer here. Use the password primary to enter the main engine sector. There we go. Yeah, so you can dig these up. Some of them gives you curse. The smell of moldy dirt surrounds the grassy knoll. Dig it up. Sometimes you get cursed, sometimes find stuff, spells, gold, gems. An eerie light glows from the grave. Dig it up. Nothing in the grave. Worms and grubs infest around the mound of the grave. Dig it up. Nothing. Let's put on wizard eye here. There might be a secret room. No, there's not. There's a couple more ghouls in here. Let's use our... no, we'll use turn undead. Oh, you can do it. Nice. He has a gold staff now, so he does a good chunk of damage when he hits. Can do it. Come on, Clubber. Yeah. Your huge silver axe. Just chop that ghoul up. Try to conserve spell points by... Oh, it's working. One range attack, one turn undead, and then 2 hits from our main damage dealers. Oh, 3. Okay, so now we'll use turn undead. Should hit everyone, but it didn't. Deadly Swarm. Energy Blast. Nice. Great. So we reach the mirror. In here there's a ghost. He's a bit tough because he's resistant to physical, and he will age you. And basically there's no point in fighting him. He's just there just to be annoying. I think there's more ghouls back here. Maybe. So there's the caves. Written on the wall, it is easy to lose your way in the diabolical maze. Yeah, that's the endgame dungeon. No ghouls. But I know some of these curse you. I don't remember which ones. The lurid steam rises from the grave. Ah, curse you all for defiling my final resting place. Let's try this one. Sheesh. Probably like cursed plus 10 now. Cleric's Boost Scroll. We have not purchased that spell yet. At least I don't think we did. I feel kind of naked without a paladin. The paladin is a very decent choice because it can be a secondary healer. I chose knight over paladin. Now the knight starts off with Arms Master, which helps very early game. Let's uncurse ourselves here. $3,000 gold uncurse, huh? But they can, and they're not quite as good as a fighter as the knight, but they can wear the same armor, use the same weapons, and they also can cast clerical spells, so like Cleric's Boost and all that. so they're very handy. But here I chose to use the druid as a second healer. Now they're not as effective in healing magics, but they have some very decent need light and create rope. The druid can make a rope. We have the most spell points right now, so it descends. Cavern below the city. Enter. Now we're gonna encounter a new enemy here. This one. I'm gonna let it come to us actually. Oh, we got 1,000 gold for some reason. Just by shooting arrows. See, so this game is buggy as heck. Now, there's lore behind this enemy. This enemy is called Scorpia. Now, it's a very ugly, voluptuous woman. And might be undead as well. I'm not sure. It might sort of be like a zombie. But IFC put this in the game because there was a video game reviewer that reviewed Might and Magic 2, and her journalistic name was Scorpia, and she gave a really bad review for the game, and she said like, oh, the game is empty and boring and long and it drags on and stuff like that. So what they did in the next game they made an enemy called Scorpia that's really weak and really ugly, and as sort of a tribute to Scorpia. It's an interesting lore, and it's funny how developers put stuff in their games. Yeah, so I don't think we can open these chests yet. We need some good thievery. Yeah, so there's only a few places in the game you'll see Scorpia. Here, in the dungeon below the fifth towns, in the caves below the fifth town, and in the arena, you'll see them as well. I think that's the only 3 places you find them. Clawbar found coin. You found a coin, eh? What kind? What kind of coin did you find, Clawbar? Huh. +3 everything, including weak. Coin of silence. Something to sell. Stinking air rises from the wooden coffin when you open the lid. 5,000 gold is the fee to mortals for membership in the Buzzard's Guild. Will you pay the price I claim? Ooh, steep. But necessary. So, 20,000 gold. Now, fortunately, like the price rises exponentially with each town. How much gold do we actually have? Probably still have like 20,000. Oh, 40,000. Yeah. But fortunately in the last town, you get the membership for free. Which we will encounter. So here, I'll take you on a little tour here. There's another Scorpia. So these rooms are dangerous to get into because you have to, like, there's a necessary trap. You can't teleport in here, so you can't teleport. You can use Etherealize, but it's an expensive spell, and so there's a couple of rooms in here. So this is the two shrines that I've been meaning to get. One of our main objectives, the Might and Endurance Shrine. Now, to get in here, you need a high might. We'll never be able to bash the door out in our present state. Or you can use Etherealize, which we have. But maybe next episode we'll attempt to get in here. Yeah, you can't. It's nearly impossible to bash a door down without like at least 40 might each, 30, 40 might each. And it's a dangerous trek as well. But maybe next episode or the episode after we'll get in there and attempt our way down the winding corridor. So all I wanted down here was guild membership, basically. Oh, we could try to get into one of those rooms. Yeah, let's try to go in one of the rooms actually. It's still daytime. We still need to wait. Oh. Oh yeah, they respawn because they're on a square with an item that can be activated. It's weird. It's a weird bug. But all the other ones won't respawn. What time is it anyway? Oh, 4 p.m. Still a lot of time for night. Okay, let's try to go in the first room. Running out of spell points here. So we'll need to... Should have saved before coming in the cave. We'll save once here. Ah, I forgot to cast. Uh-oh. If we linger too long here, we're gonna take another hit. Come on. Come on, get in there. Okay, we'll have to come back. Yeah, it's, yeah, we'll have to come back. So we pretty much cleared out the town. We just want to wait for spells. And we're at the 1 hour mark, so I guess we'll wait, we'll rest so it turns night. Check out which spells we can get. Actually, I want to see if we can level up. Have to do a cure here. Here you go. I think here you can also get Raise Dead spell in this town here. It's super useful. I never actually use it. It's good in a pinch, but I usually just go to a temple because when you raise someone from the dead, that person you raise, if it's from a spell cast by a cleric, it lowers their endurance by 1 permanently. If you heal at a temple, then you never have to worry about losing stats. Yeah, we wanted to check while it's day. Check if we can level. Village view training. As you can see, we went in the cave and came back up now. All the walls have respawned. I guess the ghosts have repaired them. Etheric blurs dash about on the otherwise deserted battlefield, wielding their weapons with great skill. Train with the incorporeal knights. So we're starting to get into needing a lot of experience to level. Nice. Will be helpful. More spell points on our sorcerer. Okay. And you'll see the okay. You see the ninja has respawned in the corner there. See? He will always forever be there every time we return here. Alright, let's camp out here. That should cure our weakness as well, I believe. Resting. There you go. Viridian low on hit points, but high on the spell points. It's a trade-off with having an elven sorcerer. Buzzard's Guild. Dark specters wander the rooms of Buzzard's Guild, muttering their incantations as they pass. Pass through the walls. Enter the Hall of Learning. Alrighty, let's check. What can we get? Cure paralysis. That will be useful. What can you get? Dragon Breath. You can get that for free later. Super Shelter, Finger of Doom. So Finger of Doom on the DOS version is called Finger of Death, but censorship in Nintendo. Finger of Doom. What that does is it instantly kills anything that it hits. However, it only has about a 1 or 2% chance to hit. So it's really sucky. But it can instantly kill pretty much anything. We could buy Dragon Breath for this guy, and when we get Dragon Breath later, just give it to the archer. Super Shelters. Utility. So yeah, let's do that. Because I know where there's a Dragon Breath spell we can buy. Cure Paralysis, we'll get that for you. Paralyze. Never use that spell. What about you? Ooh, you can get Teleport. Time Distortion. I don't know if we should buy it or just get it later. Because you find every spell in the game as a scroll in the world somewhere. And I know where to find those spells. I mean, Time Distortion can be useful, but yeah. And you'll see the prices for items change. When I'm clicking the down button here, you can see the price for Fireball is changing. Now, it's really strange. It's an interface bug. It doesn't actually change the price. It's just the numbering that displays. But yeah. Guild info. Buzzard's Guild is among the finest in the land, with an eclectic mix of your favorite healing, travel, and combat incantations. Enjoy the selection. Alrighty, so we got a couple new spells. An important one is Cure Paralysis. Because if all your party gets paralyzed, it's game over. Or if you all get stoned as well, but we don't have Stone the Flesh yet. But that will be it for this episode. Next episode will either be doing a dungeon back on the main continent, or we're gonna try to reach those 2 shrines in the cave here. It's gonna be quite a challenge to reach them because it's guarded by ghosts. So there's 2 paths, one to the Endurance Shrine, one to the Might Shrine, and there's walls and traps. There's traps in front of the wall, so you have to hit the trap, bash down the wall, and right behind the wall is ghosts. And you'll find either a group of 1, 2, or 3 ghosts. So, I mean, we have Turn Undead, which will be super helpful here. And our AoE spells like Fireball will be useful, but it gets expensive and you have to rest. We have a lot of food to rest though, so we can rest. Like, you know, bash down, hit a trap, bash down a wall, kill a group of ghosts, rest. Hit a trap, bash down a wall, kill a group of ghosts, rest. Probably be like our tactic to do it. But we really need that Might and Endurance Shrine, which will be super helpful. But anyway, that's it for this episode. One of the few episodes I'm actually under an hour. But hopefully it was enjoyable to you, and stay classy, San Diego.